So, Devita, you need to tell us what exactly you have launched today.
We've launched an amazing technology called the Vu Upscaler. What we realized that traditional companies will generally only think of the hardware of the television. But with very high quality content coming on VOD, OTT apps like Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, Google, Hotstar, the televisions weren't made for this kind of content. So we made our own technology, which took us 3 years to develop, 107 man-hours of work, called the Vu Upscaler, which dramatically enhances the video and audio playback of any OTT content on the televisions.
And this technology of yours will be available on all three of the TVs of yours?
Yeah, absolutely. So we always believe that great technology is great when people use it and love it. So we've launched 3 televisions today, the UltraSmart, the Pixelight and the Premium Android. The UltraSmart is smart, Pixelight and Premium Android are 4K. We've actually exited the basic TV segment and they go from, of course, a smaller affordable size to the best large size category.
Please brief us about your products.
Absolutely. So this one here, as you can see, is giving you a demo of an 8K content from YouTube, and this has got the entire, you can see we've added Prime Video, Netflix and YouTube. Earlier when we launched this television 3 years ago, it had only Netflix and YouTube. A lot of people want Prime Video content, but they have to put a stick that costs a lot more. It's not very easy to use, which is why this time we put all of these content available for you at the click of a button through a hotkey. This television also has a Dolby sound and a high bright panel. So for someone who's a starter in the smart space, is looking for something a lot more affordable but obviously wants the best, we have ultra bright picture screen, ultra sharp sound and an ultra experience with this special remote.
I need to know what exactly, how much market share you have in the Indian market when it comes to smart TVs?
Well, we are the highest selling 4K TV in India. We've sold over 1.5 million TVs and we're ahead of Sony in that segment. As a company, we are number 3 after Sony, Samsung and LG. We've surpassed Panasonic as of this year.
And do you think that after launching these products of yours, you'll be number 1?
I'll be honest with you, I'm not someone who ever makes tall claims to the media. I've always said that as soon as I launch something and the numbers are there, and then I will share.
You can share any market share of yours right now?
Absolutely. We've grown as a company at 28% this year.
Okay.
In fact,
just talking about the last financial year, right?
This financial year, so we've grown to 1,000 crores, 28% higher over last year. Just a few years ago, my company was at 35 crores. Today, we've grown to 30x of that. As a company, we actually really care that we are in the top premium brands. We're not playing in the basic segment. There are brands come in, and if you take volume wise, of course the market share is higher for someone who sells 10,000 rupee TV. But my 100-inch TV costs 20 lakhs, so there's like thousands of small TVs. So I would say value wise, we are at 1,000 crores. Sony, Samsung, LG are at 5,500. Sony is at 3,500. So couple more thousand, and at least I should be able to get to second and third spot. What we do every year is in March, we launch the Smart TV range, and in September we tend to launch the luxury range. So for example, last year in March we did the official Android, and then at the end of the year we did the Vu 100. So this is my Smart TV lineup. There are 11 televisions in the UltraSmart, Pixelight and Premium Android.
That's all for the affordable range, and you'll be
affordable and mid segment also. Something more high-end, exclusive, expensive generally comes pre-festive season. It's like a spring summer collection and a fall winter collection. So that generally comes up in September.
So last September you have launched a smart TV which costs around 20 lakhs.
Yeah.
How many units you have sold so far?
Great question. We've sold over 150 units of those. We also launched an affordable, very large size television which is at 4 lakhs, and we've sold about 600 of those.
What else we can expect from Vu this year?
I think the excitement for me today is more in the software space. As I said, we've done a lot of development in the upscaler technology, and you can actually see, people in the press also said that the upscale TV looks way better than a Samsung TV that we compared it to. So I would say that, the fact that now we have Prime Video, we have upscaler technology.
These hotkeys of yours, right?
They're really popular, to be honest. Like all the app companies have approached me and said that, can you give us a hotkey? So maybe I'll do a remote in the future which is just hotkeys. Can't say, it's either hotkey or UI, the choices. But to answer your question, I think for us more excitement is from the content space. Yesterday we announced a partnership with Netflix also. So this year I will say is a year of content.
Soon you are going to announce your partnership with Prime. Is it you are in talking terms with them?
Already here. Already. We already have licensed versions and official partnerships with Google, Netflix, Dolby, YouTube, Prime, and a host of Indian apps.
Devita, when everybody talk about we got to know that Vu is basically online TV, right? That smart TV or smart TV's presence is online TV, right? So do you plan offline presence of yours this year?
It's not an online television brand. I actually started my company way before Flipkart started. So I started this company back in 2006, and we went online when I met the Flipkart team in May of 2014. Before that, we were exclusively with Chroma. So that time people used to say that we are LFI exclusive. Then because of online, the visibility increased. As a brand, we've always been omni-channel. So today, if you want to buy my TV, you can go online, you can go to Chroma, you can go to a distributor down the street. We have our own stores, but I realize that my stores are too small for my 22 TV range now. So we're building larger experience centers. The one in Bombay is going to come up in the next month and a half. In Delhi, we're opening one here at Okhla, and it's under construction. So the building's under construction. So maybe in the next few months. I really feel even Apple did the same thing by consolidating an experience center rather than to have a fragmented retail approach. But the brand has always been omni-channel. It's not an online brand.
So how many stores we can expect from you this year?
I don't think it's about how many stores. It's about how big and how good is your store. Same way, it's not about the volume of TVs you sell, it's about what is the size and large size TVs and the percentage of those that you sell.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's all from our side for today. Keep watching Gisbet and thank you so much.